JC Premier presents Life. These are real-life stories of the distributors of JC Premier, overcoming struggles and hardships. The good life. Embrace it. Live to the fullest. Believe that dreams will always be as real as you believe it to be. Life's a journey, not a destination. This is the Good Life Stories.
Yeah, hi, I'm Scott Moseley, living in Cebu, Philippines, and this is my lovely wife.
Hi, I'm Amie, and we are the proud owner of Cebu Capital Business Center.
Yeah, about 20 plus years ago, I was working in Taiwan for a company and traveled to Philippines, and I met my lovely wife through a network marketing business opportunity meeting, strangely enough.
Yes.
Yeah, and actually we were cross lines, I think, but until things changed, I fell in love with her stunning Filipino beauty and her intelligence and dry sense of humor. So I decided to stay in Manila. And soon after we were married, we were running our own advertising company. It was exciting until the Asian financial crisis hit and advertising budgets sank and nobody was spending money on their advertising budget. So we decided to move back to the U.S. where my family is from, in Texas. But you know, life in the States has a lot of advantages, and we enjoyed our time there. However, it was tough on Amie because I was gone three or four nights a week. Being in a foreign country with 2 young kids and no support staff, it's pretty tough. And so we were excited when an opportunity came. An international company was going to allow me to go back to Asia, and we chose to come back to Cebu. I wanted to come back. Amie wanted to go to Manila, but I thought it'd be better to be back in Cebu, closer to her folks.
I was so happy to be back home and be with my family. It was a lot of fun. Well, my mom, she was from Cebu. Life was hard and simple. I used to walk to school every day, carrying all my books, and yeah, as the eldest in the family, I always wanted to help provide a better life for my parents and siblings. But when we got back to the Philippines from the US, I realized that everybody in my family was depending only on me on living expenses. I was looking for a different business to run while Scott was doing his international job. So first I started a small restaurant in Mactan. It was a real challenge because I've never been in the restaurant business before.
It was working out well, again, until my company I was working for was sold out and actually closed. At my age, looking for a job here in Asia is a pretty tough thing to do. So we started looking for other things to do for income. And Amie is very entrepreneurial, so she was always had a business sense, and so she started looking for different businesses. Yeah, it was always Amie's vision to be a business center of something, some product. And so we started searching and searching for a really nice office space. We were searching all over, driving all over Cebu. At one point, we came across Coco Mall, and it was just perfect. It had a great location right by the Capitol Center. So then we started in with a company doing direct selling, a company that promised us the moon. And unfortunately, they did not deliver anything. There was the system that they promised did not show up. There was no support. But what was worse was that the people that we trusted who sponsored us, again, took advantage of us and actually ran away with a lot of our money. And Amie was very devastated with that. It was about that time, one of our friends came along and just out of the top of his head just shared what kind of business he was doing, and we were really surprised. He opened up a Facebook page for a company called JC Premier, and I'd never heard of JC Premier at that time. He told about, you know, what a great business, the business center opportunity. Anyway, it was amazing. So I called up Amie, and I told Amie to take a look at it.
Yeah, Scott told me to check out the FB page of JC Premier, and we were informed how greatly the company would support its investors by one, providing monthly product subsidy and sending trainers and speakers every month. It sounded amazing because that's something we didn't have in our previous company.
So we asked if we could go up to Manila, and we booked a flight and went up there. And I think Amie and I were both really impressed with meeting the owners of the company. You know, some of the leaders were really, really great people and welcoming. But then just the whole energy and the vibes of all the distributors in Manila going there. So it was a really positive thing. So we signed up immediately for the business center opportunity. Once the excitement from Manila died down and we got back to Cebu, that's whenever the hard work set in. We had a tough job. We needed to get the center refurbished, learn the JC Premier system, and then we learned that there really were not that many JC Premier distributors in Cebu. There were a few struggling. Other teams from Manila and Davao started coming in, and soon other leaders were putting out the news, and JC Premier was alive in Cebu. We've met great people. We've taken company expense-paid trips. The Royal Caribbean cruise line was just an awesome.
That was unforgettable.
All expense paid, right?
Wow, it's amazing being here with my lovely bride at the Rhapsody in Blue.
It's just an amazing, very generous company. So it's been a totally positive, experience for us to be a part of the JC Premier family.
And even more rewarding than the Star Awards and Traveler Awards is making new friends and helping and encouraging old and new distributors alike. We celebrate small success and big success together. I just love helping others succeed.
And what's really been rewarding for me is to finally see Amie have success, and to see her awarded the top business center in JC Premier. Yeah, it was outstanding. It was fantastic. It made me jump up and down whenever I saw Amie's name and picture on the big screen in front of thousands of people being awarded, because her diligence and hard work and her caring for all different types of walks of people has paid off, and that has really been special for me to see her succeed with JC Premier. We're the Mosleys from Cebu. I'm Scott Moseley.
And I'm Amie Moseley.
And we're proud to be business center owners with JC Premier. At work.
It is the things we work hardest for what will reward us the most. And this is Good Life Story.